Okay, so you can see nobody watched that video that I sent yesterday. The reason I recorded that was because there was sabotage on one of the essays. At least one. At least one. I didn't check all the other ones. That's a whole nother issue. Okay, so what's going on with Dostoevsky? So I don't know how Seth pulled it up. When I did a search just in my Amazon app, there are two listings that came up. One was a paperback, and it says the delivery date of November 12th, 2024. 6 months from now, right? The second was a Kindle version, but if you look down at the bottom, it says linked versions, hardcover and paperback. That second listing is actually our listing. The first one is not. So if you go, I went, and I'll send a screenshot of this. I compared the details of the two listings. The one listing, there's two different, I'll send a screenshot of it so you can see it, or a picture of what's going on. There's two ASIN numbers, or two different listings. The titles are different. The one that's actually showing up first that Seth looked at, it's a pre-order. It's listed as ours is live. Our listings are all live. That first one that's coming up is a pre-order. And they're actually getting orders on it. Can you believe this crap? Okay, so our title in the metadata of Amazon is Dostoevsky, Sober Hope, Finding Hope in the Bleak Midwinter. That's the subtitle. Dostoevsky, Sober Hope. That's the first one. Okay, that's the title, and then the subtitle is Finding Faith in the Bleak Midwinter. And then it says volume 6 on it. And that's because it's linked in Amazon as an actual volume. And if you go down and look, it will say book 404. The one on the fake listing, different ASIN number, it says Dostoevsky, and it says in quote, in a parenthesis, not parentheses, little not brackets. What am I thinking? Anyway, volume 6. So it looks like it in the title, but it's actually put in the subtitle. Okay? So there's no volume that's actually attached to. It's just part of the title. So the volume 6 it's showing on our listing is not actually part of the metadata title. It's just showing on Amazon that's part of a volume. The second one is actually part of the metadata. It's not linked to any volume because it's just a standalone one. The price is the same. It's listed as a pre-order, saying the title is not yet released. The delivery date, like if you go to our listing and do May 12th, it's like you could go and order it and it would be delivered on Sunday. The delivery date on the pre-order is 11/18/2024. Pages on our listing, 330 pages. The second is 332. So just added a couple pages, so it's different. Publication date is, on ours, is 12/21/2023. The publication date of the second one is December 22nd, 2023. Authors are listed as the same. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the publisher. If you look at the metadata on the publisher, ours says independently published because we use free ISBNs at, I can't even believe this crap. We use free ISBNs from Amazon. So if you look like on our listings on different platforms, since we don't buy our own ISBNs, the ISBN will all be different because we're using, like on Amazon, we use Amazon's ISBN number. On Barnes & Noble, we use theirs. That's the way it works. So you can't use the free ISBNs on different platforms. So they'll have different ISBNs on all of them, if that makes sense. When you buy your own ISBNs, then obviously you're using it at all the platforms. Okay. When you use the free ISBNs on Amazon, it says independently published. What is showing on the fake listing is unexpected journal. So what that means is, Jason can tell you this. I don't know if this is the way Grant did it. You go to Bowker and you can buy ISBNs. You can do like what do they call it? What am I thinking? So I can't remember the name of it, but you can do can't think of the name. So I bought my ISBNs through my company, Effusion Media Group, right? So they're registered there. But when I actually use them, I have like brand names underneath it. It's not the name of it, but I can't think of the actual name. So the ones I use for like Christian related ones are Plumline Press. The one I published, what did I do it? I can't remember now. So anyway, but I have different like line names for the different types, right? And so my republished ones are Cranberry Classics. So when you look at, if you look at the, like on the one I did for Edition Awards, even though I bought the ISBNs through Effusion Media Group, I had set up Cranberry Classics as a brand name or whatever. So if you look at the one I published of Edition Awards, it's showing as the publisher's Cranberry Classics. Like Charlotte's Devotional, my devotional, that's showing as Plumline Press, even though the same company bought all of the ISBNs. You can assign them, like when you list the titles in Bowker, you can assign them. So what this means is some jackass actually bought an ISBN and registered a line, Unexpected Journal. We are an Unexpected Journal. This is Unexpected Journal. So there's 2 different ISBN numbers. And then the categories are what we have listed in history and criticism of Russian lit. They have that same one. And then I have existentialist philosophy, religious philosophy. The ones that they listed are Soviet drama and plays, which I think is misleading because it's not actually Soviet dramas and plays, and Russian and Soviet poetry. And so they're actually getting sales on it because it's ranking. But it's on a pre-order. And it's actually taking sales from ours, right? So anyway, what I think this is, I know this sounds crazy, but we have had things, we had essays that were sabotaged in this issue. I think this is still related to the jackasses that have been harassing me and hacking me. Yeah, they are really that petty and basic. They're assholes. They're complete assholes. So this is why it's important. I think we need to have a little bit more, we just need to be aware of that there are malicious people that would just try to, it's just harassment. I mean, it could just be some random scammer. But the fact that it's a pre-order and not just, because they have it, obviously, it's done. This, to me, says it's the same harassers, because if somebody was going for the money, then they would actually have it published, right? And just siphon it off. So that's what this is about. It's just, it's harassment and trying to, just, anyway. So I actually was going to call the Department of Justice about something else. And I have a whole list of things that... But this will be another one. I'm not going to call the Texas Attorney General's office because I already filed a complaint on Amazon. Well, okay, so this is the thing. This is an Amazon thing. It's not an Amazon thing. I did file a complaint with the Texas Attorney General's office last summer about Amazon skimming sales. And I had evidence of it. Never heard anything back from the Texas Attorney General's office because, when you have a Attorney General's office that's run by a literal indicted criminal, then what do you expect? Anyway. But that's what's going on. It's not our listing. It's not our listing that's Seth is saying.